You're panicking because you've heard that from today, the 18th of May, ART is going to decide your student visa refusals on paper. And because of that, you could make this one mistake, and that is to submit heaps of documents that are unrelated or outdated or which are repeated. The same documents is provided which is similar but too many of it. This will weigh down the quality of your submission, and you don't want that. You want your submission to be on point. It should on point say why you should be eligible for the student visa, why you meet all the criterias of the student visa. You don't want to bombard the ART member with heaps of documents. It's pointless. The ART member is not a robot, it's a human person. So they will be looking at the documents. You don't want to confuse them. You don't want to annoy them with repeated documents, with backdated, outdated documents. It has to be certain documents that makes exact sense, and it should point out, that particular document should point out in your submission how those two are related. How does the evidence prove what you're trying to say on the submission? Because remember, ART submission is not about quantity. It's not about how many pages of submission you have provided. It's always about quality. My suggestion is always get a legal advice from a professional migration agent or a lawyer. And what they should do is, first of all, read the reasons for refusal and then specifically point out those topics and say why or how you made them. Plus, also try and meet all the other student visa criteria, because they could, let's say they refuse you on financial reasons and you eventually somehow meet the financial reason in your submission. You don't want the case officer to then again re-refuse it at the ART on genuine student criteria. So you should, in your submission, point out all the criteria, but put your main focus on the reason why it was refused in the first place and how it was unfair or how you now meet it. And that's your focus should be on the submission. Now, second point, you should really reference to cases, to federal court cases, or even previous ART cases or AAT, which it used to be called AAT previously. So it's always good to put some referrals to those cases. My third tip, put everything together as a unified book of documents. So obviously at first index it with cover letter, then your submission, then your documents, every should follow one page after another. It shouldn't be, for example, your SOP is 5 pages, you shouldn't number SOP page 1 to 5, and then your financial document another again page 1 2 3. Shouldn't be like that. Everything should be in one flow of page numbering. It's called pagination, and ART member prefers it that way. It's easier for them to read the submission, look at the documents if it's page numbered according to that manner. And final tip, your submission should have a bulletproof timeline. Plus, it should follow a good structure and be respectful. You do not want to say that the case officer was stupid, was unfair. You need to address it in a respectful manner. And don't forget, it's a submission. It's not a rewritten SOP. So it needs to be written in a professional manner.